Today's episode of Lip Service is brought to you by Bevel. Now, there is absolutely nothing sexier than a guy who has his grooming together and his skin right. So get a head start. We like head starts with the Bevel shaving system.
Bevel is clinically proven to reduce and prevent razor bumps on your skin. They want to make it easy for you to look good. Pick up your Bevel razor today by going to getbevel.com and use promo code LIPFREE to get the first month of your Bevel subscription for free.
Ladies, make sure your man stays trimmed and looking good. Get him a Bevel, girl.
That's right, so you can feel his smooth, silky skin.
That's GetBevel.com. Use promo code LIPFREE to get that first month of your new Bevel subscription.
Hey. Yo, what's up? It's Angela Yee. It's Lip Service.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
And we have, of course, our very special guest blogger from Lip Service, Passport Cutty.
Hey.
And then we have our special guest, Choppa Zoe.
What's happening? How y'all doing?
Now, you know him as an artist, but you also know him from Money and Violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you know him from Lip Service, too.
Let's get it.
Okay, yeah, we know you're into, what you do on Money and Violence. I know that's not like how you are in real life, because I'm sure sometimes people get that confused, but you deal with all kinds of issues, cheating and all of that.
We all deal with that, right?
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
Now we are going to talk about a tip of the day. That's how we always start the show. And today's tip of the day is, can you be friends with somebody that you slept with? How can you be friends with somebody that you slept with? Or can you not do that?
I've tried. It never worked out for me. So I think once it's done, you just gotta let it be.
What if it wasn't your girlfriend, but just somebody you slept with a couple times?
Even with that shit get difficult too. You know what I'm saying? Especially with women. So I think it's better off we done.
Not even, so you don't have any friends that you might have slept with a couple of times? But no big deal. Maybe y'all was friends first. You tried it out.
I got one situation where it's like we still cool, but then it's still like from a distance. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it could work personally. Shit, I wouldn't want my lady to be fucking with the nigga she used to fuck with. Oh, y'all still cool? Why? That's how I feel.
Right. Because it could go down again.
Exactly. Once it happened, it always could happen. Period. You feel me? So.
That's true. What do you think, Stephanie?
No, I agree. I can't give a tip on how you can be friends with somebody that you slept with before, because I feel like once I don't want to sleep with somebody, I'm done with them. Like, I don't want them in my life.
What if it's business and they can make you some money?
Now, I was going to get to that. Now, I feel like when you have a person who you sleep with, right? And you guys are friends, fuck buddy, somebody you work with, but you guys never had anything serious. You just slept together. You know what I mean? I feel like you can be cool, but like I can't introduce you to my boyfriend like, oh, this is my boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, like in those situations, you could kind of tell, like if I'm around, all right, let's say I'm thinking of one person in particular. If people like, let's say I'm with this person and a lot of people know this person, and we're all together, the vibe is going to be there. You're still going to be, even though we're cool, we're not holding hands, we're not all in each other's face, the vibe is there. You could tell.
It's a little flirty.
Yeah, like he's thinking it and I'm thinking it, and we might be thinking about later. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Ain't none of that. Ain't no in between. It's either...
I feel like you can't sleep with somebody and then be like, oh, this is my bro.
Oh, I hate when people do that.
I hate the word bro.
I hate you. Listen, I've never slept with my brother.
Right.
So you are not my bro.
The fact that you said that, to me, the worst thing is when you first meet a female, say she fuck with you right away, and then now she want to take steps backwards. It's like, the second time I see you, it's like, now you want me to take you out.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
we started off just fucking. Now you want to go on a date.
Now you want to go,
dinner.
Like, we just friends.
Now you got to court me.
Right. I done already gave you the pussy,
so.
but now I want you to court me. That's kind of backwards.
I feel
that's
like
what I'm saying.
When you first meet somebody, you set the tone for your relationship.
All the way.
You know what I mean?
All the way.
So if you meet someone and you guys fuck without going out, nobody seeing, you can't really expect for the next time.
But I mean, sometimes it does happen. happens.
Sometimes,
but you can't.
Possible.
You can't be mad if it don't happen.
Right. You
That's
can't
all I'm
expect
saying.
it to happen.
If it do happen, then blessings to y'all. But if it don't, you can't be upset that it didn't happen because you set the tone from the door.
Now, Gigi, what about you? You think that, is there a tip you can give on how to be friends with somebody you slept with a couple times?
The tip would be to start it off like that. Basically where they were coming from with it. Like, if we starting off as fuck buddies, then we always gonna be fuck buddies. I'm not gonna expect for you to be my nigga, maybe my man. I'm not gonna expect for you to think I'm your girl.
But you can stop fucking and still be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. If it was like that. Now, when you start involving feelings in relationships, then it's a whole different conversation. But as long as we kept it on some, I'm gonna hit you up when I'm trying to get fucked, or I'm gonna hit you up when I'm trying, you know what I mean? Then that's it. We keep it 100. We do. We keep it 100, and that's it. If that's all I need you for, then that's all I need you for. And if we cool, and that's what we cool based off of, then we can remain cool like that. Even when it's over, no hard feelings. I just don't want to fuck you no more. Maybe I got a boyfriend now, or you know, maybe I'm over your sex, and I just want something different. But you ain't did nothing for me not to be your friend no more, so we still can be cool.
As long as we left it on good terms. There was no big falling out. You ain't try to play me.
Yeah,
we just was. But cool.
I absolutely see nothing wrong with just having a sexual relationship. Some women see something wrong with that. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, if that's...
But you can't be friends after, some people feel like.
I feel like when you start off, when you have sex fast, you're making it difficult to have a serious relationship.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you guys just click like that, like, and there's a 50-50 chance that you're not gonna just click like that.
Right.
You know?
Hey, but now admit this: if a girl has good pussy, you still gonna want to hit her up after that, and
course,
you might want to take her out too.
See me. I stick to the script. I'm different. Like, I know other dudes, they might start doing too much, and then that's what fucks up the chemistry and what y'all first had. Because then you wanna put her in a box first, and then start playing with her and having her. Now she meeting your mama, but you ain't serious. You know what I mean? So me, nah. And let me not lie. I've had that situation happen where I done had something from her, and then shit, you damn right.
You liked her.
Boy, I had to be shit. I'm in a situation like that right now. You know what I'm saying? So
she got you.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, and there's situations where that person could become like shit, your spouse on some real shit.
You never know what could happen. Or you
me?
could date somebody and not have sex with them for 6 months, and then it don't work out still.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
You never could work the opposite way too.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I agree with that.
Now, Passport Cutty, can you be friends with somebody you fucked?
If the sex wasn't good enough.
What? If I won't even like you.
No, yeah.
If the dick was mediocre, you could end up being my homeboy.
If your dick is mediocre, we can't even be friends.
Right. No, but if it's really good, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to know who else you dealing with. I don't want to know what else you doing. If I see you with another girl, I'm gonna be a little jealous. So your sex has to be trash for us to continue to be really good friends.
But why you wouldn't be mad because if somebody's sex is trash, I'm gonna feel like you really didn't put forth the effort.
No, but they don't. Sometimes they put forth the effort, but it's just not there.
They just don't know what they're doing.
Sometimes it's not the sex. Sometimes it's just their dick is not big enough or good enough or
it's
wide
the
enough
rhythm
or thick enough or whatever.
Or they don't know how to eat
it is.
pussy right.
So, yeah.
Nothing worse than a guy that don't know how to eat pussy.
It's like, you know what? You're just not my fit,
or a bitch
but we
that
can be
can't
good
suck
friends.
dick. That's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the one when you gotta try to show a bitch like I don't suck dick. Fucking bitch, what is you doing?
But you know it feels good to you.
Of course. But I'm just saying, not if the bitch doing it wrong.
What is wrong? Like teeth?
What you mean wrong?
Like teeth dry?
And she just don't know what she doing. You feel me? She just don't know what she doing.
How often does that happen?
Uses a pillow.
And you know when niggas say, oh, teacher, how the fuck I'm a teacher? Just try. Like that's all
just try.
Yeah, just try. Like,
percentage wise, how many girls can't suck dick, would you say?
I don't know about the percentage.
Like that you from your own experience,
ain't too many. I ain't gonna say that. Ain't too many. Shit, we in a freaky world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of savages.
Do you come fast from getting your dick sucked? Because some guys it take them a long time. Some guys it's quick.
Shit, I'm long period. So
oh god.
Yeah. So,
Some guys can't come from getting it. I've never come up.
What's long?
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I've heard about that too.
What's long?
I've had experiences where shit, I'm there 20, 30 minutes, bitch.
Oh, that's not bad.
You feel me?
that's not too
and then
bad.
I'd
that's not too
have
bad.
45 minutes, you know, and then I'd have
I'm not
bitch
sucking
5
nobody's dick
minutes.
for no 45 minutes.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. For head? 20, 30 minutes for head?
I swear to God.
I think
That's
I've
a
done
long.
Yeah, that's a long
I've had
time.
to have
mouth
done
hurting all
that.
that.
Absolutely, I've done that.
I mean, there's been times that I'm just in the mood to suck dick.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was sitting here thinking. Like, there's times where
don't come, like don't.
But when you
See?
tell a guy,
See?
when you tell a guy don't come, it makes him want to come even more.
you switch it up on him. When you know he about to come, you switch it up on him.
Exactly. When I know he's about to come, I get off and like
See?
look at him. Like you gonna chill.
Take
right?
a
Calm
breather.
down.
You gonna chill, right? Calm down, and then I go back to work.
You play too much
Because
with
I
people.
think a woman.
No, like, calm down. No.
Right? Absolutely.
Hold it.
Like a puppy.
No,
Don't
but-
come yet.
But I think a woman who likes to suck dick, she's gonna want to do it like that. Like,
That's what I'm
Gigi, you like
saying.
sucking dick.
Absolutely.
There's been a time in your life that you have sucked dick for an hour,
Absolutely.
maybe longer than that.
Because
But
I
not
wanted to do it.
nonstop.
Because I wanted to do
No,
it.
I'm taking breaks in between,
I'm
but
taking breaks.
I'm not taking breaks to stop. I'm taking breaks to like catch my breath, fix my hair, get my hair out my mouth.
Give the jaw a little stroke.
You're supposed to like. I
Hit the
think
balls,
ideally
you
you
know?
should have sex and then go back to that, and then have sex and then go back to that.
That too. That
Well,
too.
yeah, that's a good round.
No,
too.
but I'm talking about just
straight head.
just straight head.
Yeah.
Like, just because you want to do it, just because you just like it, you're in that mood.
And that's the best time, real shit. When she just want to do it.
Yeah.
Real
I
shit.
don't
that's
never
the-
want to
Not
do
when you
it.
gotta force it like
Yeah.
Passport
Oh, you
Cutty.
gotta
I don't
ask
never
for it.
want to do
God.
it.
You're gonna make me
Ask
suck your
for it.
dick
We ain't
again.
gonna last,
I
bro.
don't
If I gotta
never-
ask
She
you,
don't want to do it, and then she
When
only
you
want to do it for
finna
3
laugh?
minutes.
No,
She don't like sucking dick.
I
so
don't never want to do it. I
deal
do it.
breaker.
I
Deal
do
breaker.
it. No, I
ain't even
do
gonna lie.
it,
I'm
but I
being
don't
real.
want to do
It's
it.
all the way deal. If I gotta ask you to suck my dick, we done. All the way. That should be
I
automatic.
agree with that. I feel like
I'm
a
dead
man
ass. That should be
shouldn't-
like-
when you're vibing with somebody, I don't feel like he should have to ask.
If I gotta
to
ask,
get his dick
I'm
sucked.
done.
the first time you have sex with somebody, you don't
How am I
expect her to
supposed
suck your
know?
dick.
You want
The
to?
first time,
The first
They
time,
always
she
want
don't got to.
they always want it.
I'll be real with you. I'm not. Hey, I know it's selfish. I'm not eating the pussy first time I fuck you, but I'm being real.
What about
But
the second time?
I might.
So
But
if
you expect her to suck your dick, but
fuck a
you're not gonna eat
bitch.
her
Well,
pussy.
let me start lying because I done had a bitch turn me on so crazy. Well, it was like shit, bitch. It's
As
first
soon as I
time.
get her
Ham.
naked.
Yeah, so I've been there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
But that's not your norm.
That's not my norm. No.
Right.
That's
I
not my
always
norm.
say that guys don't eat as much pussy as girls suck dick.
Right, they
and
don't.
guys do not
believe
eat
that,
everybody
'cause
pussy.
Although it depends,
It's-
because there's some guys that do that every time you have sex.
Yeah, but if
That
a guy
want to.
says like, "Oh, I don't eat every girl pussy," I believe him because there's so many guys that really don't, and they expect head, but they do not.
Right.
They expect it, and if you don't do it, it's a problem. But they don't do it.
What
Reciprocation.
About you? What about you? Do you don't like giving head? Do you expect to get your pussy eaten?
I'll be very nervous getting my pussy eaten.
Why?
No,
This
like
is
the
not
first
what?
time. The first
Oh,
time
'cause you
I'd be a
don't know if
little
he's gonna be
nervous.
good.
Yeah, like after the first time, I'm fine. But that first time, I'm like a little nervous. So I just let them do it for 2 seconds just to say they did it. And then I'll be like, all right, stop.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's terrible when a guy can't eat pussy good either.
Oh my God.
That
it's
shit
so
will fuck
annoying.
up the whole vibe. And then they think you're moving because it feels good, but you really moving because
Because you're trying to like make it feel good. You're trying to
move like,
You trying to
okay,
help
I don't know
him.
what you're
You trying to help
doing.
him.
But
You trying to help him.
when they're doing it, if it feels really good, then I tell them to stop also because
You don't want to come.
Yeah, if I come, then we not gonna be able to fuck because I can
It's
only come once.
Over.
Yes, I know. I want to come in your mouth, and then I want your dick.
I can't have
I'm not
orgasms
gonna
back to
lie.
back.
I like getting fucked after I come from getting my pussy eaten, but you gotta just go for it because I'm gonna say no because
Right.
I don't even want you to touch me.
Right,
after
'cause
that.
it's sensitive.
No, I
You
want
like-
the dick. Don't touch me. Just give me your dick. Don't
And
lick
then
on
you
my
got the dick and
titties.
it's
Don't
like,
lick on my
but it
neck.
feels so
Don't.
good.
You can
But it
kiss me
feels
and put your
really
dick in me.
good.
That's it.
Now, would you come in a girl and then eat her out?
Oh,
Nah, I ain't about that life. Look, I ain't even got no kids yet.
is that snowballing too?
I
Is
ain't
that
about that
another
life.
That's what it's
form of
called. What is
snowballing?
snowball? What is it
That-
called?
nah.
Snowballing
I ain't about
is
that
when
life.
you come in a girl's mouth
That's
and
that
then you
porn
kiss
star
her.
shit.
That's snowballing. Is that the same thing?
No, that's not the same thing.
it's not, right?
And I
It's
definitely-
lips.
No, not
definitely
coming
not
in
about
her.
that life.
It's the same thing. It's
Definitely not.
lips.
Not like she got cum dripping out her mouth or nothing. She swallowed it.
No,
You're not
no,
gonna make her
no.
brush her
A
teeth.
snowball is when
When
her
it's still
cum is
there.
like
It's still there. It's still there, dripping, and then he
you
kisses
lick your
her.
own lips.
Is it weird if you come on a girl's face and then she just goes to sleep, or do you expect her to like wash her face?
Shit, I expect her to get up and wash her face. Because I'm a judge off that. Damn, you look
Her
dirty,
face be
but-
stuck to the pillow.
You know what's the most surprising thing is when you don't see the cum at all. When it's just like, damn, you expecting her to spit it out. Like,
And
what's going on?
Yeah.
And she like, what?
You
Like,
expect
oh,
women to
shit.
spit it out?
No, I'm just saying, like,
When you never see
have
it.
past experiences when the woman just always ready
Run
to
to
spit
the
it out.
bathroom or spitting
And
it
then
out.
you got the savage, you talking to her, you like, damn, you good? And she talk right back. Because the
She
shit
already
gone.
swallowed it.
It's
Yeah.
gone. That's the best situation.
Like,
I hold it
That's
on the
the
hair.
best.
Does it matter to you if a girl spits? Is that a turn off, or does it not matter?
No, I don't care, man. After, like, I'm good once I'm good.
Right.
Once I
Right.
come,
I
don't give a
came
fuck
already.
what
I don't give a fuck
do
what
with
you do with it.
You can put that bit in your hair. You can do what the fuck you want with it, bitch. I'm
hold it
straight.
right
It's
here.
yours now. I'm good.
Alex holds it under her
I hold
tongue.
it right here and then
And
walk
then-
and then just walk.
What if it's a lot though?
I hold it. No, you just gotta hold it on under there because I don't want it to touch the top of my tongue.
But
because
what
then
if
you
it's
say,
a whole lot and it won't fit under there?
It's never that much because some get. I don't know.
You be
don't know where it
surprised
goes.
if you just put
I
it
just
in
hold it. I just hold it and then walk to the
No, but
bathroom.
you'd be surprised if you just put the dick in the back of your throat when he's coming.
I will.
You won't taste it.
Never.
Anything.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even
goes
let
straight
it
down.
go.
It goes
That's
past
the
your
way to
taste
do
buds.
it. That's
It's
the way
better
to
than
do
what
it.
you're doing.
Get the dick so far back in your throat that when he comes, it shoots right down your
You
throat.
don't
You
even
never
You
even
don't
taste
even
it.
know what's
feel
going
it.
on.
You don't
taste it. You just feel the
It's
throbbing.
I hope they
And
take
then
the
it's
notes.
no more cum.
Or you
I
could
hope
always
they
give
take
him the
notes.
sugar cum, and
Oh,
it can
yes.
taste really good.
Yeah,
that?
sugar cum.
What that is?
Some pills so that your cum can taste
Sugar
good.
come out her pocket.
Sugar cum. I ain't into all them gadgets and shit.
It's not a
It's a
gadget.
vitamin.
Oh, all right.
It's a
okay.
vitamin.
Because, you know,
It's an all natural vitamin.
bitches be having like all this gel and shit. Nah, I'm into tying you up, all that type of shit. But I'm talking about like the creams.
I don't
and
Like
all
KY
that.
jelly?
Man, I
but
don't
you
want
know,
none of that
and
shit.
you know what?
So you don't do anal. Because you
I
kind of
have.
need that for anal.
I have, but it's not something I.
You can't, because you can't go in the ass dry.
It ain't something I, too much care for.
Right.
Yeah,
You just did it for her.
I've never
I guess.
used lube for anal.
You never use lube for anal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't have anal dry.
It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't dry.
If your butt is wet, that's a problem. That's a whole nother issue.
I don't know.
Did he spit on it? Did he toss your salad first?
How was your
If he was
asshole
licking on you, if he was sucking out your booty hole first, then of course you don't need no damn lube.
But I never.
I still need lube. Fuck that. My asshole is like virgin asshole. That thing is too tight.
And I don't do it like it's not like something I do. But the
That's
times that I
especially
do it-
why I would think you would need to
Yeah, I don't know.
some type of slip and slide.
I guess it was like just wet from.
When you get turned on?
Yeah, like I don't know, not from my ass.
it was
but
probably
like,
it probably dripped down from your pussy and made
it probably
your ass
was
wet.
like some juice that came down from.
She talking about the shit. She thinking about the shit.
Now, I wanted to ask you guys about this. I'm sure y'all all saw the Instagram after the Cavaliers won that Rihanna put up, where she called LeBron Bay. And a lot of people had issues with that. Now, is it ever okay to call a married man Bay and post his picture?
It depends on who you are. I think it's a case by case
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
Okay.
We all know that she was just joking, but someone can get the wrong impression of what she said and how she said it and take it the wrong way. And I just hope that Savannah didn't take it the wrong way, because I'm sure Rihanna didn't mean it like that. But it just looks like, what?
She might.
know.
See, I was just gonna say that. We don't know that for sure.
Well, we don't know, but we're going to assume that she didn't mean it like that. Hence the
she
whole
was gonna
LOL
be
and,
that disrespectful, right?
Right.
Like, as a man, would you feel like, oh man, why did she do that?
I'm like, bitch, why you making me hot? Like, depending on who it is, because then, even with me being on the show, shit, I get man crush Mondays, and that ain't none of my control. You
Right.
feel me? So
Yeah,
it's-
that's another thing. You
But
can
if
not
it's somebody,
control what the next
that
person
you
says or
know, that you've been in contact with.
No, don't get me.
reason why
Yeah, but see, but again, that's different, because I done had girls that I messed with before from my past, and then it's like, nah, you doing shit like that. Like, we don't try to make it seem like, you feel me? So like she said, it depends on who it is.
Yeah, I feel like if you're, I think celebrity to celebrity is a little awkward.
Exactly.
That's awkward.
Exactly.
So
Now,
I feel
fan
like
to celebrity is
people who
different.
are in entertainment, fan to
Exactly.
celebrity is different, married or not. You know what I mean?
I agree, because it was 1,000 bitches posting Bay. 1,000, but her stood out because she's
Is a little
Rihanna. She like to be naked.
awkward.
Nigga
She
know
like
she
to
a
be
savage.
naked. Nigga know she
I
a
love
savage.
Riri. Shit, I like, you feel me? So I think also too is because who she is. You know, that's
Would you
why
have to give your man a pass for Rihanna? I mean,
I wouldn't give.
No.
Thank you. I was about to say, what type of...
No.
Boy,
some people feel like, I mean,
I'm about to say, though. Listen.
some girls is on there like, well, it's Rihanna.
I would go kill
I ain't giving
myself.
my bitch a pass for Jay.
The only woman
I'm dead ass.
who would get a pass posting my man would be like Mother Mary.
So none of your friends.
I like her.
What about you, Gigi? I'm sure some of your friends, everybody know your man.
They don't call him bae. If anything, they call him bro.
Yeah, bro. What up, bro?
Yeah.
But what if somebody posted him bae LOL though, with the LOL at the end?
Again, it depends on who it is.
Right.
If it was Rihanna, I would think she's playing. She don't want my man.
And that's the main thing here. We all like, she don't want my man.
Yeah. But I mean,
You never know. People just be regular with money. You know, they
Now,
could
let
be
me tell you,
regular
there is
people.
this woman on his Instagram that posts comments, like bae comments and heart eyes and I wish I knew you. I wish I could meet you. I wish I could be your woman, like type shit. And I look at it and laugh because, like, really, bitch? Like,
Is
he
she
has
cute?
me.
But what if she was cute?
Now, if she was cute, I would block her. I would go in his phone and I would just block her.
So you intimidated by the fact she bad.
Who, this lady?
You know, I'm just saying,
No,
if
she
she was bad, that's when it
I
mattered.
mean, well, I would probably block her or bag her. It depends on how I felt. But
You block her or bag her. There you go.
it depends on how I felt.
Everybody different.
We'll teach you a lesson.
Yeah. Oh, you want to be bae, bitch? You are bae. Come here.
Now, what about you,
With that mouth
Passport
good.
Cutty? Somebody post your man and put bae.
That done happen so
I'm
many
about to
times.
Because he cheats.
Lord Jesus. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's just been stressful.
So that happens in real life, in real time.
That happens.
So
a
how
lot.
do you handle that?
I was
She
fighting.
beat him up.
I was gonna say I was fighting.
Now listen,
like,
if
all
you
the
got
time.
to fight over your man, don't you feel like he should make sure you don't be in those situations?
Of course. I was younger though, so I was just like going crazy, trying to protect something that couldn't even be protected.
Mm-hmm.
But now I just be like, have her. I don't care.
You don't care?
No, not like that. Like if that's what you want to do, if that's what, it hasn't happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was to happen now that I'm older, I would definitely be like, please go be with her. She wants you to be bae. Like, I don't want to be with you. Like, I would not do that. If it was somebody like Rihanna, I'll be like, please be with her anyway because it's her.
Get us some tickets to the concert.
Right. But I've gone through that for a long time, but it was like real personal and serious. I was going crazy.
Now, another thing that I saw was obviously people did a lot of memes about Kalani, you know, because of Kyrie
Hey,
Irving,
baby.
and now he done won the championship. And she actually posted to him as well, you know, congratulations, I love you, and all of that. But she first had deleted her Instagram. Now, have you ever been with somebody and after y'all broke up, she ended up doing way better and you kind of felt bad?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I've been there. Hell, I don't, boy. I left some hearts broken. So hell yeah. I actually, I used to fuck with this stylist, and I see her now. She all the way lit.
Right.
You feel me? Well, shit, I'm lit too, so we good. But still, like, it's dope to see her do better. But then it was like, damn. You feel me? At the same time.
We could
Do you
have
ever
been a
feel like
power
you could've
couple.
been a power couple?
Do you
Yeah,
ever
we
feel
got
like you ever hit her up and be like, yo, congrats, or reach out?
Nah, man, because
You
shit.
ain't hit it with the hey big head in the DM?
Nah, you
Hey,
know
big
what?
head.
Yeah, nah. Sometimes
With
you
your
just gotta
styling
leave it
and
alone.
whatnot.
You feel me? So leave that shit alone. You know? Nah, I ain't fuck with her after that. Just let her be. Cause I know what I did. So shit, you deserve all this happiness. For real. Like, for real.
What about somebody doing really bad after you break up? They look terrible. They don't.
Karma.
I'm a savage. I'll be like, man, fuck that bitch. Straight, I'm being honest.
You ever had to deny the pussy? Like, she looks so bad, you be like, nah, I ain't no fucker.
Oh, man, yeah.
So you lied on your dick.
Man, one time, I met a bitch. Her pictures lied all the way. When I tell you.
She was a catfish?
Bruh, Catfish. They made that show for her. I'm talking about when she came, I just couldn't believe it was like the same person.
Wow.
You feel me? And me, I don't know how to, like, I look stupid lying. You feel me? You could tell right away. So I only knew how to be real with her. I was like, man, this ain't gonna work. She's like, what you mean? And I felt bad about that shit a few days later.
Was it her angles and that she took the pictures, or was it
You know
Photoshop?
what it was? It was a learning lesson. When they won't show everything, just know
you just
it's
should
for a
see
reason.
that head from his ear.
It's for a reason, boy.
If you get a picture and it's from here to here,
it's for a reason.
If it's like this, they fat.
if it's from up above, or if it's only
Like
from
this,
head to titty.
it's fat, and titties like this is fat.
And I dead ass had to ask myself when I look back on her page, I'm like, yeah, you a dumb nigga. Because I studied her page. I'm like, bro, I've seen her body probably twice. You feel me? In a blurry picture.
A blurry picture or an old picture
She's
from when she
moving.
was still skinny.
About 17.
Right.
Around that time. No, so that don't count.
And you felt bad about it?
I felt bad about it because the way I did it. Because I ain't even gonna lie. The way I wouldn't want nobody to do that to nobody I know.
But she had to know she catfished you, though.
She did. She had to know.
She had to know there was
did.
a chance that she was
People
going to
tell me I
show
look like Janet Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? She did, but I ain't gonna lie. A few days later, I replayed the scenario. She popped up at the crib. I popped down. Like, matter of fact, I met her
You hid?
Nah, matter of fact, I ain't even want her to know where I stayed. So I had I met her like by a little juice bar by my crib. Went, and when she popped up, she already seen me. So when I seen her, I was finna turn around, boom, out of there. But she seen me already. So she started approaching me, and boy, I hit it. Listen, I gotta go. Listen, man, my bad, wrong time. You feel me? And I felt bad as fuck after that.
She knew, though, because she was
should have
catfishing
felt
people
bad
for
for
years.
catfishing you with a
Nah,
fat
she
ass.
did. No, you know, like I said, cause I just left her right there, like right, literally on the street. You feel me? And I went ahead by my business, but it was a learning lesson.
That's
man.
good. You're not going to do that no more.
Never again. Never again.
You gotta hit the girl with.
Well, right now I'm straight. I got a little shouter, but if I was to meet anybody, it got to be in person.
Right.
Feel me? I'm done. That
FaceTime,
internet
everybody.
shit.
Let me
that
see.
internet shit. That shit.
Too risque.
All the way. All the way.
Now, Stephanie, you ever been with a guy and he started doing way better after y'all broke up?
No. After a guy leaves me, that's his worst mistake he ever made. I'm serious. Like, all my exes, with the exception of my son's father, because he's a hardworking man, like, they always, they
decline.
They decline. They always get worse. Like, they don't start looking better with age. They don't do nothing special. Like,
They haven't been
I think
successful.
I'm the one that guys, slept on, and then it's like, oh shit, what's up, big head?
You get those DMs.
Yeah, nah, I haven't. Like, I can't really think of somebody that I was with before, and later on they're doing way better than before. I think I usually get them in their prime,
And then you destroy them.
and then I just destroy them.
Damn.
Finish them.
Man,
Give them the best head, give them the best sex they ever had, and then bite their head off.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
I
Shit,
can't.
I used to be 400 pounds, so
Right.
for me now, it's like living two different lives. Like, I remember how bitches treat a nigga when you fat, like real shit.
Exactly.
Oh, some real shit.
Right.
You know, you see the fat fly niggas with the bitches, and I was one of those too. But I'll be sitting here lying, and if I say it's any comparison,
It's a whole new
you know what I'm
world.
saying? Oh yeah.
Did your dick get bigger? They always say when you lose weight, your dick gets
My
bigger.
dick got way bigger. No, it's true though. My dick got way bigger.
My dick got way bigger.
Or it's just bigger in proportion to the
Nah,
rest.
it got way bigger. Like real shit though.
See, that's incentive enough for a man to lose weight.
Yeah,
Right.
Nah,
Dick
but I'm being
It'll make your
honest
dick
though.
bigger.
It's true. Like everything.
How does that
changed.
happen?
Because they say that the weight
Yeah,
presses down on the gland that allows it to expand,
definitely.
like to grow.
It's to
when
the
you
point
lose
where
the
I was
weight,
losing
it's
so
not as
much weight.
pressure.
That's why skinny niggas have
I
big
didn't even
dicks.
know I had a bone
I
right
know
here.
some skinny niggas.
Your hip bones?
big
You ain't know they was
legs.
there.
Man, I didn't even know I had these bones right here. I was ready to go to the doctor.
Your
I
clavicle.
thought something was wrong. I'm telling you.
Wow.
For real.
So how did you lose that much weight?
Just changing the way I eat.
See?
And
Where you from? You
I
from the
work
South?
out. Yeah, I'm from Florida.
Florida.
So I work out, 5-6 days a week.
How did you get so big in the first place, though? Just eating a lot?
Well,
Was it
I'm
other?
Haitian, so we eat nothing but rice. You feel me? So from
I eat a
7,
lot of
8
rice,
years
too.
old, that's all I ate: rice. You know, so at the time, that shit pile on.
And drinking too, maybe?
Well, no, I ain't really no drinker like that. So I ain't really never had that problem. It was shit, if anything, drinking soda and shit like that.
Right.
And all them Kool-Aids and
Sugar.
Yeah, you could literally pour on pounds. That's what most people don't understand.
Yeah, people don't count the calories and the stuff that they're drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Real
worry
shit.
about what they eat and they're not worried about what they're drinking.
Yeah,
when you
for
should be
real.
worried
You
about
probably got
everything
way
you
more
consume.
stamina now, too.
Oh, hell, boy. Nah, for real though, I've been told I fucked too long. For real, like, nigga, this is annoying.
You knew
know
and
what I'm saying?
improved after you lost
so,
that weight.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you, Gigi? You got any exes that they did way better after you broke up with them? And you was like, damn.
All my exes is dead or in jail. Y'all already know that.
Somebody did say, why all Gigi's exes dead?
It's not my fault. I only killed one, and I really didn't kill him. That's just a joke. That's an inside joke that's between us. He passed away because he had a heart attack, but we joke and say I killed him because he had a heart attack while he was having sex. My ex, my other ex that passed away is my daughter's father. He passed away very tragically, and I never joke about that.
Right.
It just so happened that would make number 2 of my exes that are no longer with us. It's not even just exes. I have a couple niggas that I just was like fucking that passed away as well. I don't know. I might be the black widow. However, my exes, let me say jail. I got one ex that is probably still around and doing okay, but I don't care because I'm doing okay too.
Right.
And he was doing okay. He was doing okay. But I mean, when I met him, he was a retired baseball player, and then when we were together, he opened up a car service business in Atlanta. So the car service business at this point is doing very well.
Oh, that's good.
I broke up with him because he had a baby while we were together, and his son is doing good, and he's okay with his life, and I'm happy for him.
Grudge.
But it does not hold. I don't care.
I always say that too, because I tell people you cannot be friends with your ex right when y'all first break up. Maybe later on down the line, like after a year when you over it, and
if you friends with your ex, y'all still fucking, and that's the only reason why y'all friends is because y'all still fucking.
Right. I always tell
Immediately
you gotta stop.
Yeah, no, real shit though. It's still.
No, I have to admit when my son's father and I broke up, we were arch enemies. Like, we hated each other. We would kill each other.
Not for fucking though.
But once we started having sex again, in between here and there, that's when things got a little better. Then we stopped having sex. It got a little bad, and now we're
It's
friends,
complicated.
many years later.
That's what I'm saying. You cannot be friends right away.
Nah,
Wouldn't
it's
you agree,
impossible.
Passport Cutty?
It's
You friends with
impossible.
any of your exes right away? Or you had to wait?
Yeah, had to wait. But they was not, I mean, they actually they're not doing better than me, but they're doing better than they
For
were
themselves.
doing.
Right.
That's good.
So I kind of like upgraded them. And then they were like, why would you leave me if I'm doing better now? And I'm like, I'll make another you. I don't care.
Damn, women with that
Are there any of your exes that could call you and you would help them out?
Ooh, that's a good question. Me, I don't know, but I remember back when I had broken up with my boyfriend several years ago. He needed to move out into his own apartment, and I was young at the time, so I didn't even have any credentials to help him. But my grandmother co-signed for his apartment with him. I was like, whatever to get him the fuck out of here, because I just don't want to be with him no more.
Did he fuck up her credit?
No, he actually has been doing very good since
that's
then.
good. That's a risky thing, man. I don't be playing around with my credit.
Me either.
But my grandmother,
I played around with my credit when I was in my 20s in the stripper because I didn't care about credit because I had money. So I'm like, I make money every day. Fuck that credit. They can put that shit on my credit. I don't need no fucking credit. Cash talk, money talk, But as I gotten older when I stopped dancing and then as I gotten older, I'm really, really serious about my credit. And I'm very proud to say that when I go on Credit Karma, my shit is in the green.
I'm not
Very
co-signing nothing for nobody.
For real, you can't, man. That's your name.
I don't want us to not be friends no more. Because if I co-sign something, listen, one reason that you might not be friends with somebody or be cool with them is over money.
Bad business.
Oh, absolutely.
Me,
Money
I
is the
won't
root.
fuck with you if we do bad business. I can't fuck with you at all. And sometimes you can't even do business with your spouse all the time.
Right.
Because that might fuck up the relationship.
Now, listen, I had a big argument at work about this the other day, right? Me, Charlamagne, and Envy, because I was saying it's hard to date a person, whether it's you're dating another guy or you're dating a girl or whatever. It's hard if they're not doing well and they're broke because not just that they don't have money, but because of their spirit. A lot of times guys that aren't doing well, they are very depressed. They're very down. They're not easy to be around. They don't feel so great about themselves. Same things with women. Yeah.
Girls too.
You date a girl and she's not doing so good and she's broke. She don't have no job. It's not necessarily the fact that they don't have a job. It could be just that they feel defeated. They have an attitude.
Yeah.
They,
they make you feel bad about doing well.
But they said you should stick it through
It depends.
and be with somebody.
It depends.
That's a case by case scenario.
I feel like you being around somebody like that, that's like cancer. You're gonna infect yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You don't want to.
Misery loves company.
A miserable likes miserable. So if you find yourself with a miserable person all the time, and because they're not doing well financially, it has. That's why I like to be with people who are successful. Not only dating as my friends, just because likes like. And, if you want to get, it's not because I want their money. I don't want anything from them. I want to get my own. But that energy is
positive energy. Yeah, you surround yourself with positive people, you're going to have a positive outlook.
And even, I'm not even saying you got to have a lot of money. I'm just saying you got to be ambitious and hardworking. Get up and get out. Even if you're not making a lot, but you could pay your bills, and you just getting by. That's all good. I'll help you.
I done been fucked up and my shawty held me down. You feel me? And now I'm in a better place. And I don't know about how other niggas operate, but me, she always gonna be straight.
Cause she was
always gonna be. No matter if I fuck up or she gotta leave me. You feel me? Cause she gonna always be 100 good cause she held me down when I was fucked up.
Right.
You feel me? So that gotta vouch for something. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it depends. It really, really depends on the situation.
Because if you was treating her fucked up and everything.
No, but I also think if she met me and I was washing dishes, I also think if she met me and I was washing dishes and I was making $8 an hour with really nothing else going on, then her reaction might have been different. Right. But to see somebody like me that's young, that's driven, that's out here in a whole different city trying to do what I'm doing, she said to herself, like, hold on, this nigga got potential. I'm going to stand by him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You feel me? And so it go either way. Because she was the person that brought me in a good spirit to be the nigga I am right now on some real shit.
Right. That's great. Me?
So it take a certain type of woman to even do that. It take a certain type of nigga to even do that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got you feel me? So,
how long is too long to do that? How long is too long to hold somebody down though? Because I've held people down while they didn't have it. But then I have not had good experiences with that. I felt like I've been with people who had money. They fell. I held it down. But they got too comfortable. And they went from being grateful to now expecting
taking it for granted.
Yeah, like before it was like, oh, you don't got it like that? Okay, I'll pay. Or I'll buy you, I'll give them a gift. And then now the next thing is like, oh,
I want this.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I seen some stuff I wanted.
Like, and I'm looking like, hold up, that's me.
Well, see, but that's not a man though. But that's not a man though. That ain't
but when
man.
you do too much, that's why I learned moderation, because I probably spoiled them so bad that I tarnished them.
On one hand, you don't want them to feel bad asking you for something.
And you just was dealing with leeches. You feel me? Because the person
but they weren't like that initially. I think
it's
you
always
can
like
turn
that at
somebody
first.
like
it's always
that
like that at first.
Spoiled.
No, they was like that at first. They hit it until they got comfortable. Trust me, they was like that from the door.
No,
they
but I mean like when they were doing for me.
Oh, okay.
They were doing for me at first, then fell, didn't have the money, and then I tried to pick up the slack.
Nigga could become that.
Yeah. And then when I left their ass, now they back up and they be trying to get back. And
but what is too long to hold somebody down?
That's what I'm saying. It really depends. Like to me, it matters on the person action. Man or woman, it matters on their actions. Like, shit, you can't be if I am holding you down, you gotta be making some type of effort.
Right, do something. Get out the house. Trying to work, be ambitious. That's one thing. You know, it's crazy because she was holding me down, but I ain't never stayed with her. Still had my own shit. You feel me? I ain't never stayed with her. You know what I'm saying? I still had my own place, still did everything. It's just, her being a crutch.
that was there for me when I needed it.
Right.
But
Somebody
I
to
still have
talk
my own
to,
apartment.
somebody you knew.
She still got her own shit. I ain't lean on her that much. You know what I'm saying?
So just
I
the fact that she was there when you needed
exactly,
her counted.
Exactly. That's what counted. You know what I mean? So I ain't saying carry a nigga. That's crazy. You can't carry nobody but your son. You feel me? So
Now, have you ever had an injury during sex? Today's episode of Lip Service is also brought to you by Audible.com. Now, you know we love reading here at Lip Service, but it's hard to fit in time to catch up on the ones we absolutely have to when you're so busy. That's where Audible.com comes in. You can get audiobooks and listen to those books that you've been meaning to read while on the go. Now, you know I love an autobiography. I love a self-help book, okay? So that's why it's important. I actually was just reading and listening to Bobby Brown's book. I don't know if you had a chance to check up on that yet. You know.
Listen to them at the gym, during your commute, or on your lunch break, anytime you want. Audible.com provides over 250,000 titles from leading audiobook publishers, broadcasters, entertainers, magazine, and newspaper publishers, and business information providers. The app is free. It works on all Apple devices and even Android and Windows Phone.
And unlike streaming or rental services, with Audible, you'll own your books. So you can access your books anytime, anywhere, right from your smartphone.
Oh, hey now. What's the last book you had, Stephanie, on Audible?
50 Shades of Grey. I missed that. I missed that time when everybody was going crazy over it. So I bought it on Audible. It was kinky. I don't think as kinky as Lip Service, but it was kinky.
Listen, it goes hand in hand. We appreciate you, Audible. Nothing like hearing the sex.
Just for Lip Service listeners, Audible.com is offering a free 30-day trial membership. Go to audible.com/Angela today and start your free trial right now. Again, show your support for Lip Service and get a free trial right now at audible.com/Angela.
Now, have you ever had an injury during sex?
Cramps. Cramps is injuries.
Charlie horse.
Cramps is injuries.
I definitely had a cramp.
Yes. It split a little.
Your vagina?
Yes.
Ow.
It was
Who
too
the
big.
fuck were you with?
I was.
He gave you a episiotomy.
What's his Instagram?
Actually, he don't even got one. But me and him used to have sex, and then afterwards, I started like discharging out, but it wasn't really from my vagina. But it was like I had like this. It was just weird. I
What
thought
was
that.
it? You had a discharge?
Right. So
But
then-
not from your vagina?
No, like, because it was like below. It was just crazy. So I went to the doctor.
Ow.
And when I went to the doctor, she looked and she was like, you're split a little bit. So it was like trying to heal, but you know, it's kind of warm and wet down there. So it couldn't really heal because.
And you can't put a Band-Aid on
Yeah,
it.
so then like she said, I was like, so what I gotta do? She was like, slow down next time. And I was like, what? I was young. I was like 20 or 21. And I remember I just really, because it was like trying to self-heal.
Nah, I bet you couldn't
cleanse.
suck that dick.
No, he didn't even like getting head.
Probably because
never
your
had-
teeth was all on
No,
it.
I never had to suck his dick.
Oh, you probably loved him.
I did. That's how I got so spoiled and not wanting to do it, because I was with him for so long. He used to be like, I don't want nothing that I only want what I know a woman could give me, which is pussy. I don't want no girl sucking my dick. I don't want to fuck nobody in the ass, because what's the difference between a guy and a girl doing that shit? No, thank
He
you.
from the 60s. He from the 60s.
No, he did.
Oh, good.
He
And
didn't want.
so good. So he's like top 2.
I know those.
Top 2. She got a top 2.
I
So
don't
he's
know
second.
if this counts as an injury, but one time, this guy, he has a really big dick. He was fucking me, and I just felt my pussy like really wet. And I'm like, damn, baby, you got my pussy so wet. And he looks and he's like, yo, you're bleeding. So I'm like, how? I can't be bleeding. I'm not due for my period for like 2 weeks. Like, this is impossible. So I bled. I bled the whole night, and then the next day it stopped.
Ow.
And I went to the doctor.
Did it hurt?
No, it didn't hurt.
Girls
It
are quick to
felt
go to the
good.
doctor, aren't we?
I went to the doctor the next day, the day after, like not that day that I woke up, the day after that. And the doctor was just like, slow down.
Same thing. Slow down.
That's the tip of the day.
Slow down. Today's tip, slow down.
Pussy is fragile. That thing is like a Fabergé egg. You got to be gentle with the pussy.
Yeah. One time I was having sex and I think you ever have sex with somebody and they take their dick out and they put it back in and then air gets trapped in you and it makes your stomach hurt? Oh my God, my stomach was hurt so bad I couldn't go anywhere.
It's like they pumping the basketball.
Right. They take it out, they put it back in, and then air gets in your stomach or something. And then
it causes I
was in so much pain.
gas.
I was doubled over in the fetal position for an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really an injury.
Nigga thought he KO'd you. He really hurt you.
I was like, I just want to
fart,
pussy fart or something, get it out of me. I don't know what you can do for that.
That nigga thought he KO'd you.
Man, you gotta press on that area and push the bubble out and fart through your pussy.
Man, that's why they tell you can't have sex and then take it out and put it back in like that because this shit hurt.
My friend said that she was having sex the other night and the fan was on.
Oh, I hate that shit.
And it
kept drying.
It keeps drying
everything.
And I was like, really?
You cannot have sex with the fan on. That ceiling fan dries that shit.
She don't got no AC? No, I'm playing with you.
Nah, they live in the Bronx.
You said no, they live in the Bronx.
My pussy always dried up from the ceiling fan.
AC,
they got the window shits.
They
got the window
unit. The fan too. Nah, it's one of those fans you put in the middle of the room.
Oh, the oscillating fan.
Yeah.
You got to turn that fan off and just be sweaty.
Mm-hmm. It just dries everything.
Personally, I like to have sweaty sex too.
That's the best.
It make you feel like you
I don't got good edges, so not to me.
I like it.
Sweaty.
I like that
taking
sweaty
my
shit.
hand and feeling the sweat on his back and then putting the hand on my face.
Okay, I don't do that.
That's because y'all got good hair.
Look, that's because y'all got good hair.
Yeah, no. Girls with good hair like all of that shower sweaty shit. No. I'm like, when am I getting my hair done again?
No, you just being scary. You could do
You
it.
got short hair though. You be having sex with a bonnet on? You have sex with a bonnet?
No, you gotta hang your head off the bed so it could get some air.
Sex in the shower too. I
can't do
I
that.
wear my hair a lot.
Every time I have sex in the shower, we can never stay in the shower.
It feels like I'm gonna die.
Like, you gotta eventually get out.
It sounds good, and the idea of it is nice. Just like having sex in the ocean.
It looks
It's
good.
cool. It's cool.
This guy, he has the shower and it has a whole bunch of shower heads and it's we'll leave the light on and we just look mad good with that water dripping on us.
But does it feel as good as if you're having sex in the... Because having sex in the shower is overrated.
It really is. Thank you. It is.
I'm not gonna
If it's a
lie.
big ass shower with a bench, there's a lot of things you can do. If it's one of them showers where you can get out of the water and still be in the shower, then it's
Or
a
you
good
ever had
time.
an outdoor shower?
Oh yeah, outdoor shower.
No, and it's nice to be up on the wall having sex, but I think I like it more to be down on my knees in the water, be dripping. I'm sucking.
That hard tile.
Yeah.
And then your knees start hurting and you be like, okay, can we move to somewhere else?
Nah, I don't think I feel pain when I'm sucking dick.
That's a quotable. Yeah.
Boy.
She's a superhero, and when she's sucking dick, a force shield goes around her.
I could be on the floor. I could be on the floor.
See, that's
on my
when you
knees,
see
and
she
it don't
enjoy
bother
it. When
me.
you enjoy it.
And then I get up and I got bruises. I get up and I got bruises on my knees, but
it didn't hurt while you was doing it.
Yeah.
Your adrenaline's going. You know what else is overrated? Sex in the bathtub. You ever
You should
try
not
to
have sex in the bathtub. It's so
I'm
bad
telling
for the
you, all that
pussy.
shit is overrated.
That's bad for
It's
the
so
pussy.
overrated. You try to have a bubble
You do
bath.
not
and-
want dirty. Listen,
that don't work.
you do not
I
want
don't-
dirty
that's
ass skin cell
Ew.
bath water from you and him up in your vagina.
Me and my
but you
dude
gotta
cannot
take
fit
a
in that
shower.
bathtub.
That's why Beyonce said fill the tub up halfway and ride it with my surfboard.
No.
Because
You
then
gotta-
she's staying on top of the water and
But
it's not really
when
getting in the
I
vagina.
don't know. I'm from New York City. When you went to the public pool when you were a kid, they would make you take a shower before
First.
you get in the pool.
Yeah.
It's the same rule with bathtubs. You
Take a
gotta
shower
Take a
first.
shower, put the soap, clean yourself, and then get in the bath.
See, I would
That's
do
too
all of that if I had
much.
planned
It's a lot
on
of work.
having
I do
sex
it.
in the
I
tub.
love taking a bath.
But when I'm taking a bath, I'm taking a bath. Sometimes I might take a shower afterwards. Like if I'm in the tub and I got
Yeah, you're supposed to shower after you take a bath.
One or the other.
Yeah.
Either
Then I'm gonna
before
want to
or
get in the
after.
tub to rinse all of that off of me.
My tub is
I
not
mean in the
big
shower.
enough.
My tub is
For the
huge. I
both
be in that
of
bitch.
Yeah,
swimming.
my
know
tub
you
is
got
not
a big
big
ass
enough for
tub.
I
that.
don't care for the shower sex anyway. So.
I got a big ass tub, so but
Now,
I know it's not as big as G's.
I want to talk to Passport Cutty about this blog that she wrote about where to meet guys because people were getting upset about it, right? She was listing different places where you can meet guys and what it means if you meet them there.
Yeah.
So you said Home Depot. What kind of guys do you meet at Home Depot?
The ones that want to
Own
marry you
houses.
and build you a house.
Except that they're already married.
Right, they already married. But if you ever feeling down or ugly or
Go
have
to Home
some
Depot.
low self-esteem,
Go to Home Depot.
You go to Home Depot.
Every man in there be like, damn, hey, how you doing?
What?
Hello.
Hang out by the wood.
Right.
What is a beautiful
No, because
woman
think
like
about when you go to
doing
Home
here?
Depot,
I need
it's
a
all men at
screwdriver.
Home Depot. It's all men at Home Depot. So when they see a woman, and especially an attractive woman, they lose their mind because they're not expecting to go into Home
Girl, you
Depot
go
and see
get
no
dressed up,
woman.
put on your little tiny ass shorts and go to Home Depot.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, "What is a beautiful woman like you doing here alone? Where's your husband?"
Be like, looking for a hammer.
They always
Then
say
you gotta say, I'm looking for a hammer.
They always, "Where's your husband?" I'm like, okay.
Now, what do you think if you had to give women advice, Choppa Zoe, on where to meet a man? Where would you say some good places to meet a man?
Probably.
Like, where do you be at? Where do your friends be at that you could be like, okay, if you want to meet a man, not
I
at the
don't know if
club, but
Yeah, I was gonna say shit. I be in the club a lot, so I probably stick to Home Depot.
What other places you name?
Okay, okay, let's do this. What would you think for us as far as if we met a guy somewhere, what that would say about him? So one of the places was a grocery store. What do you think about the guys that are in grocery stores?
what does that mean about you?
You hungry?
Listen, I probably know a few
truth.
niggas that's in the grocery store. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? So, but if you meet a guy in the grocery store, you might get a nice guy, but you might not get somebody that's ready. You feel me? Because he work in the grocery store.
No.
working.
That
He's
you
in
meet
there
him
shopping.
in the
Oh, you
grocery
talking
store.
about, okay, well, he might be a type of guy that's independent, that got his own crib.
Yeah,
that,
he about to
like
make
the
himself
cook.
a
A
dinner.
bachelor.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, you might see me in the grocery store all the time buying my own shit.
Now,
what
Alex,
I'm
what
saying?
did you say that meant?
I said that meant that he probably got kids. And you better look in the shopping cart because he might have some juicy juice in there. And he might be going to, like, he
think
probably
that's
got a
good.
whole family.
Or he
see
also
why
might
not.
be single.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have my homeboy Jig.
Exactly.
Y'all might know Jig in Atlanta with the big beard. He cut hair. He worked for BET. He from Philly. We like family. He kind of like helped raise me. Like, I know him for a very long time. Anyway, I follow him on Snapchat and he cooks for himself. He's a bachelor, single bachelor.
Right.
He has a good job and he cooks for himself and he's always going grocery shopping. So when you said grocery store, I thought of somebody like him, a guy that's a bachelor with a good job that know how to cook and he in there buying what he about to make for his bomb ass dinner for the night.
Exactly.
And I'm thinking about a guy who using somebody
EBT card. The buy his kids some juicy
that's
juice.
fucked up.
That's the difference. Let me tell you
fucked up.
something. By the way, I discovered this thing, Blue Apron. Y'all ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, so basically, right, they send you all the ingredients to make different things and you can get it as often as you want for however many people. So they send you all the ingredients so you don't have to go to the supermarket and then you make it. They send you the instructions on how to make it and everything. So, and it comes out really good. I just did it last week. Just a little tip for all
was
of
the
you people.
website?
It's
Blue
Blue
Apron.
Apron.
Okay.
There's a couple of
Yeah, I
those
ain't never heard
different.
about
It's a
Yeah,
couple
so
different
like we
companies that
made
do
some
that
like
right now.
Peruvian rub chicken. So it comes with like the chicken is all like fresh ingredients and then it tells you how to make the rub to put on it and it comes with everything and you
It
just
comes
make it
with the exact
potatoes,
amount of
the green
ingredients you
beans,
made and
everything that you
everything.
need.
Oh, that's dope.
And it was good.
And it gives you
It
the
was
recipe.
so good.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what's up.
I'm just saying for everybody that's out there working, and it's good too if you want to cook for somebody because it's
And
for like
don't really know how to cook.
right.
Because it tells you how to do it step by step and it gives you all the
everything.
ingredients.
So you
and
don't-
they send it to your house so you never even have to leave your house.
So I got to look in the garbage bag for the, what is it? Blue
For
I
the Blue
gotta
Apron
check.
box.
Yeah, blue Apron. I
Can
gotta
your woman
check.
cook?
Yeah. Hell
How
yeah.
important is that?
It's super important to me. Yeah, yeah. She
A
hit
woman
me- I
coming
was
from the
big.
South,
That nigga like
women
to
better
eat.
know how to cook.
Yeah, I was
But
big.
now she
I
make
like to
healthy
eat.
meals, right?
Yeah. You know, no more, all that rice and shit every day. It's, cabbage and chicken. You feel me? Like earlier I had like a chicken wrap. You feel
Oh, see,
me?
there
And
you go.
That's it.
Yeah, that's healthy.
Yeah.
So what about the work? I don't know. I've never been with somebody at work. Well, I'm lying, but that was like 16 years
Somebody
old.
that you work with.
Yeah.
Have I don't think the only time I ever dated somebody I worked with was when we all worked at Macy's when I was in high school, and he ended up stealing stuff, and I saw security walk him out.
Oh, damn.
You broke up with him then?
Yes, we broke up after that. It's embarrassing. But he got escorted out because he was stealing. What? But everybody was stealing. We was in high school. So he got
The
caught.
only time I ever dated somebody from work is when I had a sugar daddy I met in a strip club.
Did he try to make you leave?
No.
He was fine with it. Okay.
Yeah. Because he was married.
Did y'all see that woman on World Star that's a sugar baby and she has sugar daddies?
Yes.
And she said that she's made over $1 million with guys just paying for her for everything.
Don't look like it.
And she has her kids on there talking about, they're going to be sugar babies too when they grow up.
Yeah, sure.
She looked crazy too.
For real?
She looked
But I believe it though.
Those be
It's
the ones,
a lot of dudes out, man.
They always like the crazy
The shit
looking
I
ones.
see, the shit like
Especially
when I go
white
out
men.
of town and the shit I see niggas do, like especially with the bitches, damn, that shit be crazy, like mind blowing. So I believe it, and I seen the woman you talking about. When I first seen her, I was like, who's paying for what?
Right.
Right.
You feel me? But
She had a nice
then I had to
house.
really think about how niggas are. Yeah, niggas paying for that.
Do you ever give your friends advice on their relationships? Do they come to you? Do
see
you
the
not
thing-
talk about stuff like
See,
that?
the thing is, I'll be real with you, right? Like, me and my shorty, we fresh. You know what I'm saying? It's everything is, so I ain't no super relationship guy. I'm new to this shit too. You feel me? I be fucking up and, you know what I'm saying? So definitely don't come to me with that shit. I might give you the wrong advice.
Because I was wondering, who do guys talk to when y'all need advice? Like, who do you talk to?
Somebody that's been in it longer. That's all I can
So like
really
an
say.
uncle or a
Somebody that's
father
been in
or-
it longer. Like, I got my brother, he been
Or
with
older
his
brother.
shorty like 12 years.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
So you go to somebody you know have the
I can holler
experience.
at, you know, that's somebody I can holler at. Shit, the VP, Shy, he been with his wife 17, something like that, 18 years, you feel me? So we all still know somebody like that,
Right.
you know what I mean, that we can holler at. But for me, like as niggas, it be hard because we all, bitch, whether we 45, 55, 25, niggas all got the same mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
A 22-year-old.
you know what I'm saying? All they can do
Right,
is tell
all
you
men
how to.
have the mindset of
all
a
they can really do is
No,
tell you how to
I want a
finesse it,
22-year-old.
make it better. That's really it.
Was your girl like, damn, you got skinny, you tried to get cute and get off fly?
See, the show that I mess with right now, I wasn't with her.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with her. The girl that I was with at the time, she was for it at first. Go, let's go. You losing this weight, good. You know what I'm saying? But after I lost 50 pounds, now we coming out the same block. She started seeing girls looking and shit. She could not take it.
Right.
She couldn't take that shit. They're like, oh, now you losing too much weight. Like for real though, she became like, it's jealousy. She
Right.
became jealous.
She got a little bitter about
Yeah,
it.
all the way. And then when I lost 100 pounds,
Mm.
she was like, oh, nah, that's it. You need to stop. Then I lost another 100 pounds.
Damn.
You feel me? So
she
I
wasn't
was just
really-
a whole new person.
It was hard because she was
I was a whole new person.
happy at first, but then she like, oh, he getting too much attention.
Yeah. So she couldn't take that shit. She couldn't take it.
And you probably was acting a little different.
Nah. I'm a humble nigga. So I treated her the same way. It was her insecurities that was
You
like,
probably
she couldn't
posted
take it.
selfies like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I ain't even gonna lie, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Now, here's something we was talking about earlier. Can you hold it in when you have some information on somebody that you're dating? Like, I have a friend that her boyfriend used to cheat on her, but she had the code to all his stuff and he never knew it. For a full year, she was checking all of his voicemails, all of his emails, knowing exactly what he was doing, where he was going, but
she
never
held
said
it all
nothing to
in.
him. She was like, I don't want to tell him because I don't want him to change his password.
So did she eventually say anything?
They eventually broke up, but that's no way to be in a relationship, especially when
That's stupid.
I'm coming over and I already know you done went on vacation with somebody else because I checked your email and saw the itinerary. And now I got to act like nothing's wrong. And now I'm acting like a bitch in the relationship, you
All
know?
the time.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's stupid. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Bitch, once you find out, leave. That's it. Because I done had a shower to go on my phone and then tell me 3 days later, what you thought, bitch, I was gonna be happy? Like, get out of here. Like, for real though.
Because
You know
and
what I'm saying?
that's what
Address
y'all
me.
guys do. Y'all
Address
be
me
like, well,
right
you shouldn't have
away.
been in my phone then.
No, but I'm just saying, address me right away. You feel me? Address me right away. 'Cause
Why are you
me-
making that the issue that it was 3 days ago?
I'm not, what you mean?
You
for 3
said
days. Cause that mean that she knew what the fuck I was doing.
And she held on.
And she
Okay, so
held
is
on
that
to it.
bigger than what
make
you
it
was
worse.
doing?
Yes, it is. Yes,
not
it
big.
is. It's
See?
bigger than the mistake.
That's why guys be like, well, you went in my phone. Now
mistake?
I
How
can't
many
trust
times?
you.
Huh?
Now guys be like, now
Right.
you went in my phone. Now I can't trust you. I don't know how this is going to work. And you be like, well, hold on. You was cheating on me.
Right.
Bro, that's how it go.
They don't care.
Yeah,
Stephanie,
nah,
you got to
it's
address
fucked
it right away.
Yeah, like I can't hold it. Like I'm the type of person, if I get into my man's phone and I find one thing, I'm gonna blow up off of that one thing. I'm not even gonna see the rest of it. I'm not gonna get a chance.
Immediately.
Yeah, immediately. I'm like, what?
I respect that more. Don't be fucking go
Gathering
gadget,
information.
Go gadget,
Like-
building like you the feds, building a case. Fuck you doing?
Because we be having enough information to indict but not convict. So
Yes, you
we
do.
be having to get
Yes, you do. The
all
thought
the
of you.
Because
information.
sometimes y'all be lying,
Listen,
right?
women know. Listen, one thing I know for sure: most women know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
They just ignore the shit.
But
Because they
y'all,
rather
So it's our
just be
fault.
happy. They
always
rather,
our fault.
man, women know. You know what type of nigga you got. You know the type of nigga he is when you met him. Now sometimes men, we lie. We put on this mask just to get the pussy. And then the mask come right off. The real nigga come out, you know. So a lot of times women are tricked. But then you have the women that inside, they know.
Right.
Let's be real. Y'all all here have been with a nigga and you know what type of nigga he is.
But I will
and
say,
you still fuck with him.
sometimes you be with a guy and you have no idea what he's like when he's not around you. Like, he's different when he's around his friends. You could be with him. He'd be so sweet
true,
and
too.
great to you.
That's
and
true.
then next thing you know, he running trains with his boys. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, man.
I know a few niggas like that.
Exactly. And then they
That
come
shit
back
crazy.
and they like, you will not believe what these guys did. They done ran. You know I don't get involved in nothing like that.
Those are niggas that tell on themselves.
You
though.
know,
That
I mean,
nigga's stupid.
guys do be lying. Like,
Niggas
they'll be so
stupid.
good to you and you cannot believe what they're really like.
And always remember that if he can't tell you a story about his homeboy,
He was there. He
that
did it
nigga,
too.
that nigga trying to keep himself out the cliff.
He did it
Right.
too.
That nigga, that's the oldest trick in the book. Man, they was out there fucking last night.
Right.
You know, I just went to sleep.
Talking about they was out there fucking last night. Bitch, I went to sleep.
Tell everything except what
Nigga,
incriminate
you was
them.
fucking
They're the one that was third on the train.
yeah. So,
That's why I always say
Not
they
even
tell,
first.
they tell true lies because they tell some of the truth, but they leave out the part that you would fuck them up for.
Mm-hmm.
So
And sometimes guys tell you a little too much information. Like, they'll tell you how wild they was. I don't want to hear all that.
Yeah.
right,
They'll be like, yeah, you know, so then my boy fucked her and then I fucked her after that. And
yeah,
then
that's just,
I'm like, yo,
niggas
I don't-
be wildin'.
I don't
Yeah,
need to.
niggas be wildin'.
But yeah, and what about women? So if you found out some information about a woman, you gonna ask her right away?
If I'm yeah, hell yeah.
Guys don't
Yeah.
say nothing. They stick to like this code of secrecy for some reason.
Hold on,
Either
what you
that or
mean?
when they
I don't
confront you, they're
understand
gonna
what you
confront you
mean.
right away.
Like if you
Yeah.
find out your girl, you say
They
you
wait till you do something
or
else.
say one of your mans was like, yo, you know, I seen your girl in the club doing da 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 da. You gonna tell her right away?
I'm addressing that bitch right now, today, on the spot. I ain't finna wait for
Oh,
what?
nothing
That's too much time to pass by. I might not feel the same tomorrow. Nah, I'm calling you right there, or I'm gonna come see you right there. Me, I'm the type of nigga, I don't call you. Cause I want to see your face when I
I'ma
tell
pop
you.
up.
Yeah, I want to see your face. So I'm coming straight
I'm
to you.
pulling up.
Yeah, I'm pulling up, and I'm addressing you right away.
I was just talking about this in the car with G. Like I was just chilling with, you know, a guy that I date, and he brought something up to me from February. And I could tell that it got him upset. Like it
Since
was getting
February.
him upset. Yeah. Like
how
and
niggas
I'm
are.
telling him, he's like, oh,
It's
June. I know you was fucking with XYZ. Like you was fucking with somebody out there in February. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. And I was like explaining to him the situation. And I could tell like he was getting hot because he thought I was lying. Like you tell me the truth about everything, but you lying to me about this.
And he waited
Right,
from
we was just
February.
talking about
Right, but she really was telling the truth.
I was really telling the truth. Like he thought I was fucking with somebody in a certain group, but I wasn't fucking with somebody in that certain group. I actually was fucking with somebody else that was way off the group.
Right, it had nothing to do with the group.
So he had some false information.
right.
Yeah.
He assumed.
He was assuming. He didn't have no information. It was
He
an
assumed
assumption.
just because of where you was at
And
that
he
you was
addressed
with
it
a
just
certain
now?
situation.
Yeah.
How long you been fucking with him?
I've been fucking with him since October.
He just now really caring. I'm telling you that as a man. As a man, I'm telling you, it's not he give a fuck. Now he actually care.
Right.
Because in February, he ain't give a fuck. I'm telling you, right now, he in his feelings. Now he got to know what was going on
back then.
I'm telling you, I'm a man.
We were like vibing, like we were smoking and drinking a little bit, and we were like vibing, and I felt like he felt really relaxed to like let me know
to open up.
Was bothering him.
Yeah.
Did you look at him any differently after that?
It was kind of cute. It was I was.
She's like I'm flattered.
He give a fuck.
I didn't feel
especially because he was wrong.
I felt like no, you know what I felt? I felt bad because I'm like, damn, he thinks of me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't believe. Like I'm so honest with him, but he still doesn't believe my truth. Like even the truth that I'm telling him, he doesn't believe it because of how fucked up the situation is. Like how fucked up women are and how fucked up men are and the way things go.
The way shit is, yeah.
Do
people even define relationships anymore? How do you know you're in a relationship?
Right, because I'm not in a relationship. I'm single. I shouldn't even have.
But
to
like, when does somebody say,
To me, when both people confirm.
Do you have to have a discussion, or is it like no?
Yeah, it got to be a discussion because women, they'll put you in a relationship. I'm dead ass. Like,
Right.
I done fuck with a woman for a certain amount of time. Next thing you know, they're like, yeah, we're together. Da da da. And I'm like, what?
There was
when
no
we
discussion.
was together? Like,
we
dead
had
ass.
sex.
Bro, you been there. We all been there.
I feel like
You feel
you're
me?
in a
Well,
relationship when you're fighting about something and you still fuck with each other. That's when you know like shit just got real.
But don't you feel like you have to have that discussion? Like, are you fucking with anybody else?
Yeah, exactly.
Once we have sex, you're my boyfriend. I'm your girlfriend.
See, but that's what I'm trying to say. But see, that's
I
what I'm
better
trying to
not
say.
find out about nobody else.
But see, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's how some women are.
I feel like once we have sex, you're my boyfriend, but we're still not, it's not that deep until you have that conversation. Like, listen, I'm not fucking with nobody. I don't want you to fuck with anybody. What do you think?
How can you have
that
somebody?
Certain shit just gotta be clear from the dodo,
Now, if you're with a girl, right, and y'all are you're fucking and you guys really care about each other and like each other, or if you're with a guy, right, and come to find out that person is sleeping with other people, but y'all never defined your relationship.
You be mad. You used to,
but you can't really be that mad.
But you can't really say nothing because y'all haven't defined where y'all stand.
Yeah.
But you
y'all's
automatically get mad.
Automatically.
Of course.
Because does anybody say, you're my girlfriend, you're my boyfriend?
No one. I mean, when you're in
back in the day,
It gotta be. Yeah,
let me tell y'all a story
it
how
gotta
that
be
happened
some
to me
type of
before.
discussion though, like what we doing here.
Right.
So
It gotta be because that's when the woman just assume like,
you know what? And
yeah, we together.
I met your
that's when that
parents.
conversation
I met your.
comes. Yeah, but see,
you
that's
see,
what
in
the nigga fuck up.
2016, the way people are, I don't know, maybe the way my circle moves, like, I feel like you have to understand somebody before you can even be in a relationship with them, So when you're friends and you're dating and you're meeting each other's family, because I'm dating somebody, I met his mother and his father, and we're not in a serious relationship, It really,
I don't think
that doesn't mean anything.
I would never introduce my parents to a bitch I ain't taking serious.
I think I was just in the
never.
house.
Okay, that's different. That's different though. But that's different. That's different. I'm talking about like, ma, this is da 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 da. Like, nah, I ain't doing that.
I'm not bringing you to them.
I'm
but
selling
like you
you
said,
the
if you was
biggest
in the
dream.
house,
If I'm not finna fuck with you for real, but yeah, that's different. That's different.
But it also depends on your relationship with your parents.
Right.
Because some people have like a super cool relationship where, they introduce everybody like, oh, this is such and such, but girls take that very seriously. If you introduce...
That's why I said you don't play like that.
I think when you're approaching a guy as a woman with that conversation, it kind of makes something like, wait a minute.
Slow down.
Like, wait.
What you mean? What are we doing?
Yeah, every time.
And now you're making it a little weird.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Damn, this is going left.
I just feel like you should just
For
let
real.
life and time, just let life and time give you a title.
But when do you
know what I
decide,
mean?
like, okay, I'm not going to fuck with nobody else because we're in a relationship?
And then when you get in a relationship, when you move too fast, it's a terrible relationship, like my last one.
Yeah, that always happens.
We
You
ended
just
up
be
staying with
speeding.
each other for a week, and then it was like, all right, you're my boyfriend. All right, I'm your girlfriend. That's it.
Yeah, I had it happen to me in one day, in like a couple of hours.
Then some people don't take that title seriously though, I feel like.
What?
We was
being
young.
in a relationship.
It was in
when
my
you're
early
young,
20s.
everybody's your damn boyfriend real
It was
quick.
in my early 20s. Let me tell y'all, we met at a club and he just like literally like just walked up to me and was like, what's your name? And I told him my name and he was like, give me a number. And I just gave him my number. And he told me his name and he was like, I'm going to call you. And I was like, all right. And then I just went on about my business in the club. And then the next day he called me and then we had the general conversation, you know, where you live, what you do, da. So he like, oh, I know where you stay. He was like, you smoke? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, take a ride with me. Let's smoke this blunt. He's like, what's your address? I'm near your house. So he picked me up. We rode around for like 2, maybe 3 hours smoking. And, you know, we had all of this conversation. And then when he dropped me back off, he was like, so you gonna be my girl? Or, and I was like, okay.
How long did that last?
Shit. That's some alfalfa shit.
I was young. It was like in my early 20s. It was like the early 2000s.
And it lasted how long?
2.5 years.
2.5
Oh, it
years.
lasted until I found out that he's the same guy that the story I told before about the boyfriend who told me that he had just got out of jail and his sister. And then I found out that he had the baby. And then that the baby wasn't his. And then I broke up with him because he lied about having a baby. Oh, and then kind of found out the baby wasn't his. That's the same guy.
Sheesh, his life is a mess.
Yeah. I don't know where he at.
Is he still alive?
Oh, is he still alive? Yeah. As far as I know. As far as I know, he's still alive.
All right. So it is important because I feel like a lot of times with women, I know they date a guy and then they automatically assume they're in a relationship and that's the only person they're dating. And then they get upset when they realize
find out that they're not the only one.
Yeah.
But then it's also hard for women sometimes to date multiple people.
Yeah, because when you go to date more than one person, it's this thing that you don't know if you're supposed to reveal that to guys because it could go either way. Either they could respect your honesty and be like, all right, well, then I'm going to try to be the number one contender. Or they could be like, oh, she ain't taking this, like, I can't take her seriously because she fuck with other people.
Right.
So now you have this, like, do I lie and say I'm not fucking with other people?
You better lie to me, because you tell me the
Really?
truth, you done. Yeah,
Right.
Man. You tell me you fucking with shit.
No, but
Bye.
not having sex. But once you just say I'm
Okay,
still
that's
dating,
all right.
but then you have to
You
explain
probably are
yourself.
having sex though. Who dates without having sex?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
but-
saying.
Nah, but
So,
I feel like even me, I swear I'm so honest, but I'm not saying here telling my niggas that I'm fucking other niggas.
All they gotta do is listen to lip service. They'll know.
Right.
Nah, but I only have sex with one guy.
Listen.
I don't have sex with everybody I'm dating.
My ex-boyfriend who I was with, but before he was like my boyfriend and I was dating him, I didn't know what he was doing. I was dating other people too. We were together for 5 years after that, but you know,
In the beginning.
But if they ask you, are you supposed to
he asked me and he was like, are you dating other people? I was like, yeah, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that's how you gotta do it. That's a thing.
I mean,
Even if they not
so you
dating
don't feel
other people,
guilty about it.
even if they not dating other people, 9 times out of 10, he's still fucking his baby mama. So what's the difference?
Well, he didn't have a baby mom.
Okay, well, you
I'm
lucky.
about to say,
He's fucking his
shit, now that
ex-girlfriend.
nigga got a baby mama. Shit,
You don't
I
put a baby on him and everything.
Because niggas that got baby mamas, 9 times out of 10, they
They
still
still
fucking them.
fucking, yeah.
Always.
They feel like they have that right forever. All right, so what can we expect now? Listen, I was trying to catch up on Money and Violence, but I guess they took them all off
Yeah,
the internet now because you have to have Tidal or Lionsgate.
Well, actually, it's off of Tidal too.
They took them all down now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
was
up for
looking for
sale. It's gonna be up for sale like in another week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Amazon everywhere.
Okay.
You know,
So you
both
can't.
seasons.
So now you got to buy it. They're not playing
Yeah.
no games. Lionsgate did a deal with Money and Violence. So,
Yeah,
if
so-
you want to see it,
But we'll be on TV
got to cut
next.
that
You know,
check.
season 3 will be
mm-hmm.
somewhere on TV.
Have
so.
you ever been a side piece in real life? Like somebody's side piece?
I better not know about it. I hope not, man. I probably was. Shit. Well, yeah, no, I was. I know that for sure because I was fucking with this older lady. Shit, at the time.
She had a husband.
Yeah. You know what I'm
It
saying?
didn't bother you. You probably liked it.
I actually did. The shit was a turn
How was the
on.
vintage vagina?
It was good.
It's exciting. She don't expect nothing from you.
And then she used to like, it's like she was trying to show me shit. So she used to like go ham on me. You feel me? So that was a fun experience.
You think you would like kind of, did you ever want her to leave her husband?
Hell no.
How much older? How much older was
Guys
she?
like being a side piece
for
now.
real, she like 15 years on me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? 15 years on me. So shit, when I was, I remember one time she told me, she was like, nigga, you weren't born when I was this and that. I was like, oh shit.
She was
All
putting
right.
you on to some Teddy Pendergrass and some.
Yeah, I ain't with all that.
I was sucking
like
dick
that
before you
music,
came out
but-
the tip of one, nigga.
Yeah.
You better get right.
That type of shit. That type of shit. But it used to turn me on, you feel me? So, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. It used to turn me on.
She taught you some things.
She taught me some things, boy.
That's what's
Well, all
Yeah.
the women now will appreciate it after that. Nothing like teaching somebody something. And
real.
nothing worse than teaching somebody somebody something, and then they go be with somebody else.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Got me ready for what I'm with now, I guess, man. And you
like,
know
where
what's
you
crazy?
learn
I'm
that?
still fucking with an older woman. That's just what.
Oh, she's older too.
Yeah.
Oh, your girl now?
Yeah.
She's older.
Feel me? So.
Okay, she take care of you.
I can't
she
be
don't
with a
take care
younger
of me.
guy.
She don't take care of me.
I mean, she don't cook for you.
She take care of me as far as like be the woman, but she
That's
don't
what she
take care
meant.
of me.
Oh, she didn't mean financially.
No, but you know what? I gotta make that clear because it's a lot of sucker niggas today.
Oh, no.
I don't mean like that.
She meant like take care of you the way a grown woman should.
You take care of her, she take care of you.
Up because like nowadays niggas don't mind. Like they'll dead ass just be a lazy ass nigga and let a woman take care of them. Not me.
You gotta watch out for those guys.
Yeah. Not me. That ain't me. So.
All right, well, we appreciate you coming through to Lip Service
I
again.
appreciate y'all having me.
I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
Passport Cutty.
Passport. Make sure you check out the blog too on teamy.tv. You do a great job with that. She gets people so mad with her blog
They be in their
posts.
feelings, yo. It'd be so funny.
People be so upset. She did a what type of cheater are you? It's supposed to be funny, guys. So-
Yeah.
Right, they take it so personal.
People take
people
things
take
so
things so
seriously.
serious.
Like, even when I said the thing about, oh, he probably got kids, he got juicy juice in the car, people are like, what are you talking about? I cook for myself all the time. And I'm like,
It's just jokes.
calm down. Okay. Okay? Like, it's just supposed to be, humorous and some...
People just need to realize this is entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
Like take everything with a grain of salt. It's
If
not
it
that
doesn't
serious.
apply, let it fly.
Exactly.
Like some people said, like, this is pretty funny. It's like...
Doesn't apply to me, but
Yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah.
Right.
And I try not to be too outlandish because I don't want to seem like I'm just stereotyping. But when I feel like the first thing that comes to your head is probably not it's not true. It's like a stereotype that you normally think of, and you don't want to defend it. I'm tired of always having to defend something. It's like, okay, I put it out there and if you don't like it, oh well. But,
Okay. Glad you cleared that up because I've been trying to get you to come up there. All right. Well, Choppa Zoe, we appreciate you, of course, for coming through.
I appreciate y'all having me.
All right. Lip service. We'd like to give a shout out to this week's sponsor, Bevel. Bevel is the only shaving system designed for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. Now, we know a ton of dads out there got a Bevel kit for Father's Day, and also the guys that we like to call daddy, if you know what I'm saying. Daddy definitely is going to appreciate the smooth Bevel razor shave.
Up to 80% of Black men and women experience razor bumps, and up to 30% of all men and women encounter razor bumps. And that's because you're not using the right razor for your skin.
We said it before, but the Bevel shaving system is clinically proven to prevent and reduce those ugly razor bumps and horrible discoloration and irritation from shaving.
Now, I love that y'all got such smooth skin, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And our daddies do too.
Hey, Daddy.
It's no wonder 9 out of 10 people who pick up the Bevel shaving system come back month after month. So go to getbevel.com today and get the first month of your new Bevel subscription for free. Trust us, we wouldn't lie to you unless it was like absolutely necessary about something not related to razor bumps, maybe about like where I was last night, who I was with. Anyway, a smooth shave is only a click away, so go to getbevel.com today.